Hi, I'm Laura, and this is Goobrath Acres, and I decided today I'm going to make my world famous banana bread. So first we start with a half a cup of Crisco. And then we want to do 1.5 cups of sugar. And then we want to do 2 eggs. And these are 2 of our farm fresh eggs from our very own chickens. And then I like to start combining those. While I get my bananas ready. I want 3 pretty decent sized bananas. I like to have them ripe, but not too ripe. Smash it down. Loosen up. Get that mixing. So then after we get that mixed in a little bit, I'll be adding in my 2 cups of flour. I like to do it 1 cup at a time, otherwise it gets kind of crazy and flour all over the place. Second cup. This is what it should start to look like at this point. Alright, so next we're going to shut it off and we're going to add our baking soda. We got a teaspoon baking soda. then we're gonna add a teaspoon of vanilla. And then we're gonna add a third of a cup of milk. Then we're going to add our vinegar. By the way, all of those were a teaspoon except for the milk. And this is a half a teaspoon of salt. And then we're just going to continue mixing it again until it is all combined. So then that's what it will look like once you have all the ingredients mixed in. So then what I like to do is I take some Crisco and I smear it around in the bottoms of my pans. And then I take flour and line the whole thing so that the bread doesn't stick. So now I'm gonna clean off as much as I can. And then I do half in one, and then half in the other one. It's kind of a guessing, you don't have to be exact. So then what I like to do is kind of level them out in there. And then I like to make it, see, this is what I haven't done that to yet. And this is the one I had started on. So I kind of shake it kind of back and forth like this. And then I'll kind of, it's a lot harder to do one-handed. You do it like that. And then it helps get any of the bubbles that might be in there. Alright, so both of these are ready to go in the oven, and I bake them for about 35 minutes at 350 degrees, and I usually take them and move them to the top rack for another 5 minutes, just to help get the top nice and golden. So here we go. see you in 35 minutes.
Well, it only takes 7 minutes to get a cup of coffee.
All right, we got about 3 minutes left to go, so I just wanted to give you a quick little glance at what they currently look like. Looking good. All right, my timer just went off after the 35 minutes, so now I'm gonna take them from the middle rack and I'm gonna move them up to the top rack for another 5 minutes. See you in 5 minutes. All right, my 5-minute timer has gone off, so now let's get that banana bread out of the oven. All right, here they are. They're looking beautiful. So I just like to take a toothpick and kind of poke it down the center, just to make sure that we got fully cooked. That one, banana looked amazing. All right, now I'm gonna go put them on the drying rack and let them cool off. All right, now that my banana bread has cooled down enough, I can take it out of the pan. What I like to do is I like to take a butter knife and I just kind of go around the edges and kind of lift it slightly. And if I did my Crisco and flour accurately enough, I should be able to just flip it over and the whole thing comes out. And there you have it. This is Lora's world famous banana bread, made nice and fresh at Goo Broth Acres. Thanks for watching.